Cold game. First round draft pick.
Welcome to another episode of Cold Game. I'm your host, Isaiah Dotson. I'm here with my co-host, Malcolm Bennell, and we got a special guest host in the building, a sports aficionado, a Lakers super fan, a Cowboys expert, my brother, Buddy Book. What it do, bro?
How's it living? I'm good. I'm glad to be here with y'all today.
Glad to have you, bro. How you
Glad
feeling,
to have you,
cuz?
brother. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Good to see my guy Buddy on here. Now ready to talk about what we got to talk about. What you got on slate for us?
We're going to get straight into it, man. Tonight, we had a major game in the NBA, a potential finals preview. OKC, they beat the Boston Celtics 118-112. They win in that Garden, handle business. That's 2 wins on the Celtics this year. Malcolm, what do you think about that game? What's your thoughts about a potential finals preview that just went down tonight?
Oh man, I can't say finals preview in my opinion, but it's a whole lot of Shea Gilgeous, a whole lot of Chet Holmgren. A whole lot of broke shots from Jaylen Brown, and what was Jaylen Brown 0 for 5 from 3. You had Drew Holiday 1 from 7 from 3. Man, Peyton Pritchard 2 for 9 from 3. So they missed about 23s between the three of them. So I mean, Jason Taylor 4 for 13. So you just got him, just up there chucking threes. You live by the 3, you die by the 3, and Shea Gilgeous came and slid through and put that whack on them. So, that's what I like to see from the Celtics. So keep on taking them L's and wearing them down because I plan on seeing them. I plan on seeing them a little later.
Buddy, let me get your thoughts on the night's game. What do you think about that game and just the overall state of the NBA and the playoff picture? How it's shaping up?
I mean, I ain't get to see the game tonight, but I believe in Shea. So, you know what I'm saying? I believe he's a star, and not only a star, a young star that OKC has. So he's going to be around for a while. And I feel like Boston did their big one last year. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see them making it out the East this year. There was a lot of people injured last year. So I see them having a hard time making it out the East. If they do, congratulations. But I don't see it. I mean, I see a good team, but like I said, it was a lot of people injured. They was running against a lot of teams, and they let them stick around for a while. They was going to a lot of game 6s, a lot of game, game 7s against injured Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Against a lot of these teams is healthy. So, but tonight, SGA just showed who he was, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to beat the Boston Celtics. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he proved.
It's not hard, huh?
That's what he proved. It's not hard to him to beat the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I feel like last year, if you know what I'm saying, if SGA and them would have made it to the championship, Boston would have had a hell of a time with them.
That's major to say that that's two in a row. OKC didn't got Boston, so they got them at home earlier in the year. Now they just got them at their place. So I think it was a good game. Definitely SGA, he out there. But let me ask you this: while we talking about it, Mal, you said you don't think that's a potential finals preview.
No.
Who you see in that finals?
You really want to know?
I really want to know. I need to know.
At that West, man, Luka and LeBron coming out that West. Tyrese Halliburton coming out that East. Add it up, man.
Lakers rematch?
Lakers
rematch. Like the in-season tourney rematch.
That sounds like a dream game.
Like a dream game.
Yeah, that sounds like a dream game. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
Like
I
in my
can't tell.
dream game, or like it ain't happening, or like
said it's
it's
not
the best
happening?
Are
case
we going?
scenario.
What we going off of? Like
This is what I'm
being
going off of.
fans of these
If that,
teams, or are we talking
you
about
know,
what these
if you
teams really do?
yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
But if we if
Like
we if we go off of
I feel like
if
Golden
the
State's
playoffs,
gonna be a hard pass to get by. Don't nobody want to see Golden State in the finals right now. I can tell you that now. Like
if the
it's gonna be
playoffs,
hard to get out the West. I don't know if the Lakers without a strong big man. I'm a Laker fan. When I say I'm a super Laker fan, I'm going with them 100 out of 100. But I'm just saying, if we can't get a strong big man, our big man been injured, so I'm not even for sure if Hayes is back now. But without a big man, I don't see it. I don't see the Lakers in the finals. But also on the other end, on the other spectrum, on the East, you talk about the Pacers. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm an Indiana native, so I got hopes and dreams, but that's what they are, hopes and dreams. I feel like sometimes Tyrese ain't came into his own yet. Like he passed too much for me.
did you watch him last night?
I mean, he have his moments. He's in and out. He's like a fucking
Did you watch him
crab.
last night? That was the question.
He's like a crab or a sea turtle. He's in and out of his shell all the time. That's all I can tell you. You know what I'm saying?
He was out that motherfucker last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
peekaboo.
Yeah,
You got those games.
Right.
Like
He
I'm
popped
saying,
up
he
like
got those
Kendrick at the
games.
Super Bowl.
That's what we gonna call him. That might be his new nickname, peekaboo. Pop out the
All right.
shell sometimes.
All right. So I guess Malc, let me get so you think it's gonna be the Pacers versus the Lakers. I like that matchup.
You like
I
that?
like that matchup. I can see it happening. It's a strong. It's gonna be stronger out there in the West. A lot of great, powerful teams out there. OKC, the Thunder. You got the Nuggets, Warriors, Lakers. So, buddy, you said that's a dream. Who do you see East versus West? Who you see coming out that East? Who you see coming out that West?
I mean, it's a toss up in the West. That's how I feel. I feel like it's a toss up, but the Lakers ain't on neither side of that coin. You feel me?
Only one team can come out, man. So it can't be a toss up. It got to be one team. Who do you see coming out that West?
Who I see coming out the West? Well, if they stay strong and keep doing what they're doing, OKC leading the pack, and I don't think SGA gonna let it slide past him again. Like last year, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like it just got past him. This year, you know what I'm saying? They got new additions to the team, so I feel like he could push past a lot of them teams in the West. They don't want to see him in a 7-game series. That's
You got something on your mind, man. What you gotta say, cuz?
I'm just saying, I'm looking at my Facebook Live. I'm looking at the live on Facebook. We live on Facebook right now. Make sure you follow the Facebook page. My guy Terrence Denson, he said Pacers versus Denver. I like that call. I like the Pacers coming out the East. This is what I'm just looking at. If the playoffs started today, Denver sounds good too. But listen to me. If the playoffs start today in the East, you got Cavs at the first seed. They'll take on the Magic. Right, I think the Magic and the Hawks, they're gonna come out that play in. Right, the Pacers face the Magic. I mean the Cavs versus the Magic. Excuse me. Give me the Cavs. Then you got the Celtics versus the Hawks. Give me the Celtics. Then you got the Knicks versus the Pistons. Give me the Knicks. Then you got Pacers versus the Bucks. Give me the. Come on, man. So the next round you'll have Celtics versus Knicks. Give me the Celtics. You got Pacers versus Cavs.
Give me the Cavs.
Why? I mean, what?
You dreaming. Them boys is running down there. Garland, Allen's healthy. Y'all not seeing what I'm seeing. That people would have had problems with Cleveland last year if they had a glimpse of a starting five, a glimpse of them. They only had one starter that started the whole season. They had one starter, Darius Garland. What could he do?
This is what I'm gonna say. We didn't beat them. We didn't beat them by double digits already this year. We got them up out of there. We beat them by like 10 or 11. So we already know we can get with them.
It's gonna be a 7-game series.
And they young. They ain't battle tested. They ain't battle tested like them Pacers are. You know what I'm saying? So give me the Pacers. That's why I say then you got the Pacers versus the Celtics. We want all that smoke, man. We want all that smoke, man. It's just, I can't, man. Listen, man. Jason Tatum got to prove it to me. You got the second round. You know how you want to see that Tank Davis Roach too? I want to see the Pacers Celtics too.
You know, the first time. Listen. The first time you roll up that Shamrock, like last year was the first time we rolled it up. It kind of hurt our chest. You feel me? So we wasn't hitting right. This time we gonna be smoking all on that Shamrock pack.
Smoking
Shamrock pack all April long.
I got a question though. Yeah, you like we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back before you had the Pacers versus the Celtics. You really think the Celtics can just blow by the Knicks?
Yeah.
You really think that?
The Celtics gonna pull Kristaps out, but during the next series, they're gonna pull out Kristaps out of nowhere. Y'all forgot
Nick's
about
guaranteed to get injured. Somebody's guaranteed to get hurt. All of them fragile.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson's fragile. Josh Hart, he get hurt. Cat, you see, he just had to sit out a game. His feelings was hurt or something. He had some personal issues he had to sit out for. I always hate when I see a dude sit out for personal issues. What that mean, man? Because I'm playing through anything.
Right.
Ain't nothing. Hey, it's personal. I'm taking it out on somebody on that court. You feel
right.
me?
Exactly.
So I mean, it's something that always comes out. In Thibodeau, he plays his starters the most minutes in the NBA. That's a lot of wear and tear. So in the 7-game series, it always catches up to him. That's why I say the Celtics, they too deep. We too deep for the Knicks. So I don't think that's going to be a strong matchup on their behalf.
The Knicks traded their whole team away. Everybody who kept them in the series last year, they traded them all away. They got their money's worth out of their role players, so they thought, okay, we're gonna bring in Karl Anthony Towns. Well, okay, he can come out here to out east and get whacked like he was getting whacked out west. It ain't nothing no different. You're gonna get whacked out east like you was getting whacked out west. So I think the Knicks will be.
I didn't see Cat. I didn't see Cat as an all-star or a superstar. He was a big role player to me. One of the biggest role players.
Cat's an all-star, man, but you see what they needed out there.
He's a role player.
Minnesota.
All right, so that leads me to another question.
And okay. My fault.
Now go ahead. What you gotta say?
And when you I like that pick with when you said Denver, because Westbrook is bringing out an animal in Denver that you know what I'm saying. We didn't know that.
I didn't say Denver. I said my guy on Facebook said Denver. I said the Lakers.
That'll be a nice pick.
Yeah, too.
I said Denver too, because you see what Jokic is doing.
Yeah, Jokic is nasty.
He's going for a triple-double record, ain't he?
Yeah, he had 30, 20, and 20 the other night. He's
going for a record.
That's a perfect segue. That leads me to my next question. Who's the NBA MVP front runner? Who y'all got winning the MVP, man?
It's only between two people. It's between two people. Jokic and SGA. It's between two people. How many 50-point games SGA done gave him? Four 50-point games?
Four.
Oof. Ain't that hard. Ain't that hard to do in this time of day in the NBA. I'm telling you. Jokic, how many triple-doubles he got? I'm telling you, he's going for a record.
Average a triple-double.
I'm telling you. Hey, but if we're gonna squeeze it out, I say Jokic squeezes it out. You know what I'm saying? But
I would give it to Shea just off of this right here. Not only is he the NBA's leading scorer, but he also has the second most total steals, only behind one player. So he's getting it done offensively, and he's also getting it done defensively. I mean, he's dominating. He's the leading scorer in the NBA, which is that's a hell of an achievement. And then he also plucking it, second most plucks in the league. Come on, man. I think he separated himself. It's right there though. But the usage rates for Jokic, of course, he's gonna average a triple-double. The usage rates is really high. He's getting the ball every time down court. And it's not to take away from the greatness, because that's still
I
be
was
able to
gonna
do
say,
that
why do you give it to a person every time down court?
because he's
Why
cold.
do you give it to him? He got the best IQ on the team. He's the best player on the team, and right now he's showing he's the best player in the league. That's what I'm just saying. So
on this platform, we award the NBA is going to award the MVP. On Coldgame Sports Network, we're gonna award the coldest player of the year. No, and they definitely the top two. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the Facebook page. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, Cold Game Podcast. Tap in with us on IG, Cold Game Sports Network. Also on TikTok, Cold Game Sports Network. And this is our IG right at the bottom. You can find us on all platforms with that at right there. Bigg.Malc, he's at that at on IG and TikTok. Tap in with us. Buddy Brooks, he's at that at on IG. He's Buddy Brooks on Facebook. Make sure y'all lock in with us. All right, now moving on. NFL free agency. I want to ask y'all who some of y'all winners in free agency. Who y'all think position themselves best for next year? Talk to me, cuz I'll start off with you, Mal. Tell me your biggest moves in free agency so far, and who you think is the big winner?
Man, well, I'm not gonna say the big winner, but I like how man, I was gonna say my Colts, man, but I can't even really lie to y'all like that. I mean, I think we did decent. I like the Rams. I like how the Rams picked up with Devontae Adams. That was a good pickup. Oh, I feel like the Vikings been making a lot of moves, but I don't know if they made enough to secure. Steelers, it will be interesting to see what the Steelers do. They've been making some big changes. I don't know what they're going to pull out at quarterback. Picked up Darius Slay today, championship corner out of Philly. They picked up DK to go alongside with Pickens. So it'll be interesting to see what they do at quarterback. They got rid of Najee Harris, so it's going to open up that backfield for sure. So we might be seeing a whole brand new backfield in Pittsburgh. You don't know, so that's to be determined. But as far as your winners, man, I guess give me Pittsburgh right now. I like what they've been doing. Give me Pittsburgh.
Buddy B, let me ask you this. Mind you, I got a lot of friends that root for this team. I got a family that root for this team. My brother roots for this team. That's why I'm asking you this question. What are the Cowboys doing? What are their plans? Talk to me, bro. What do you see?
I mean, I can't tell you what their plans are because Jerry Jones shocks you every year. So all you can do is hope and wish for the best. But at the same time, like I noticed that we let DeMarcus Lawrence go after 11 years, which, you know what I'm saying, thank you for the time he put in with our team. You know what I'm saying? I love this play. So I know they trying. I'm guessing at this point we moving on. We trying to move on to younger and better, hopefully. It just seems as if they're stagnant at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a lot of they're not making a lot of moves in free agency. They got a trade from Buffalo, Elam, but we're gonna need more than that. Like at this point, I ain't seen no offensive lineman, none of that nature. Things that we need that's really breaking us down. No running backs. Like we have no running backs. So I ain't seen them go and grab. But hopefully they waiting for a draft. Waiting for the draft, or they're seeing what everybody else gonna do before they start making their moves. But hopefully, like I said, wish for the best. You never know what Jerry Jones is gonna do.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro, and this might hurt when I say this. So brace yourself. Hey yo, the Cowboys are at best the third team in that division.
At
The
best.
the Commanders are clearly a better team at this point. They finished runner up in the conference. They made it to a conference final. I mean, when's the last time the Cowboys made it to a conference final? It's been decades. Yeah. So you got Jane Daniels over there, and then they making moves already. The Redskins went out and got Debo. You know, they made a trade for Laramie Tunsil. The Commanders are letting everybody know next year it's on because they know they got on one. Jane Daniels, he's a killer. And next year it ain't gonna get no better for anybody because he's gonna put on that much more. And then you got the defending champions over there, the defending Super Bowl champion, the Eagles, in the same division as y'all. Jalen Hurts, that defensive line. You see what that defensive line did. Oh my God. You think Dak was hurt last year? Wait till they go against him this year. They better have paramedics on standby. Because I don't see how Dak makes it through another year uninjured. And the fact that Jerry Jones, the fact that he's sitting on his hands, it frustrates me because I'm like, man, yo, you got this multi-billion-dollar franchise, this multi-billion-dollar operation with all these passionate fans. Like the Cowboy Nation is one of the most passionate fan bases out of any sports in the entire world. And you just disappointing them because yes, you own them, so it's your plaything. You know, you can do whatever with them you please, but you're letting a lot of people down, and it's disappointing. And as you sit on your hands, teams are passing you by. The Commanders, they didn't up it a whole nother notch. Eagles, and they didn't up it up a whole nother notch. And wait till the Giants come around. The Giants, hey, they gonna be competing with them for who gonna be in the bottom. And at this time, Cowboys got CD, but Malik Neighbors, he's quickly approaching. You know, so
yeah.
I would like to see the Cowboys do more. It's frustrating, especially as an NFL fan, you know, to see them be as stagnant as they are. But what more can we do? What more can we do, bro?
Write him a letter. Write Jerry Jones a letter.
He ain't listening to nothing, and he's kicking reporters out of the building, out of the press conference. If you disagree with him, you can't say nothing bad. He ain't listening to nothing. He's 90 years old. You know, you get real stubborn at that age.
Right.
He's real stubborn now. So the more you talk to him, the more he's gonna shut you down. He ain't hearing nothing. That's that oil money.
I ain't gonna lie. If I owned the team and I had that much money, I'd probably be putting reporters out of the building too. You gotta go. You know. I told you couldn't ask that question. You gotta go. I was just saying though, but I wish the best for him. I mean, I see in the future, you know what I'm saying, that we'll look for something younger.
All right, that's a perfect segue into our very next topic. All you have is to look forward to the future. All you can do is hope for something better coming through that door. Which the earliest something that can come through that door is in April, the NFL draft. Buddy, let me ask you, who's your top NFL prospect that you see, and what prospect do you have an eye on to potentially go to those Cowboys?
Well, that's a good question.
Is it on the wall? Is the answer on the ceiling?
Gotta be. It gotta be a running back. If I see anything, I hope they trade up, or if they could get Genty, I could be happy. I'd be happy with that. We need a running back, so if I'm gonna go for anybody, it'll be, you know what I'm saying? It'll be him. But I ain't the one that's out there in that draft and picking these people. So if I can't get him, then it's time to beef up the offensive line.
That'd be a great pick, Genty. He's a special running back. So who's your number one? Who's the best player in the draft, in your opinion? Though? Who's number one?
My number one is, if anybody, it'll be Hunter.
Absolutely.
It'll be Travis Hunter, my number one draft pick out of he's the most explosive athlete that I've seen in years. So, and when I say he dominates both sides of the ball, my question is, are they going to make him settle down to one side, or they going to let him be him when he go to the NFL? That's a good question to ask. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make or break him. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But
Bigg.Malc, let me ask you,
Mm-hmm.
who's your top NFL prospect, and what player do you see or are you hoping slides down to the Colts and at pick number 14?
Yeah, the top NFL prospect is definitely the Heisman winner. I mean, Buddy said it right. You know, I mean, he's the best thing I've seen on TV this year. I mean, so don't nobody get better than Travis Hunter.
besides,
You already know.
besides what Roach did to Davis. Besides what Roach did, that was pretty impressive too. But back to what you were saying.
Right. You thought that I wasn't too impressed by that, but I mean it was but I was impressed by Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter had a great season. And you already know what my top prospect is, cuz do whatever it takes. Go get him. Go get Tyler Warren out of Penn State. Let's get AR a nice little target. He's a game changer. But I think we're shored up at corner right now. Defensive back, the Colts are shored up. We did that through free agency. So unless you got like the I don't know who's the best offensive lineman in the country. I gotta do me some research. If we talk about getting something like that, I can get down with that. But get a game changer. That's all I'm saying. And I think, I'm sticking with Tyler Warren right now. If he's a game changer.
I'm gonna go a little different answer. I do believe that Travis Hunter is a once in a lifetime player, especially with his ability to play on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. But the other boy out of Penn State, defensive end, Abdul Carter. He's a monkey around that edge. His bend is probably one of the best bends we've seen. His twitch is probably the best we've seen since, dare I say, Von Miller-esque. That's how quick and bendy he's getting around that corner. And he's powerful and he's disruptive. And the stats back it up as well. He put up numbers over there at Penn State. 24 tackles for loss, multiple sacks, very disruptive. The only question mark about him is his health right now. He does have a bone fracture in his foot. And it's always risky when somebody who's depends on their speed and their ability to bend around that corner and put all that pressure on one wheel. It's always a risk when that wheel is injured or has damage. So hope he gets well soon. He's not testing right now due to that injury, but he's still a prospect that is worth taking that risk on because of his ability to kill. So we like to usually wrap up our episodes with On This Day in Sports History, us being sports fanatics and historians of the game. And by the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to our Facebook page, Coldgame Sports. Make sure you subscribe to our Instagram, Coldgame Sports Network, our YouTube, Coldgame Podcast, and then also our TikTok, Coldgame Sports Network. You can find us on IG at all of our ads up underneath at Big Zay, at Bigg.Malc, at Mr. Brooks 40. It helps our channel grow if you support, and we very much appreciate it. So we're gonna go on this day in sports history. We gonna whatever comes up. We like to roll with anything. I don't care what happened on this day. We know it all: baseball, cycling, soccer, football, basketball. It's whatever. First thing that come up, cricket. You know anything about cricket?
I think cricket coming back. I heard cricket coming back. They talking about building some cricket fields out here. East side of Indianapolis building some cricket fields. So, if they doing it in my section, we're gonna have to figure out about it.
All right, real quick. The first Players Championship was held in 1974, establishing what will become one of the PGA Tour's most prestigious events. Boxing. In 1985, Larry Holmes defended his heavyweight title against David Bay, marking his 20th consecutive successful title defense. What y'all know about Larry Holmes?
I know he's good. I know he's one of the best.
Mm-hmm. In tennis, the Australian Open women's singles final in 1977 saw Kerry Reid claim victory, adding to her impressive tennis career achievements. What year was Serena was born? That's all I care about. It was around that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tap in with us. We on all platforms. YouTube, Cold Game Podcast, Instagram, Cold Game Sports Network, TikTok, Cold Game Sports Network, and add all of our IGs up underneath our name right here. We appreciate y'all joining us. Man, y'all have a great night. Cold Game.
Cold Game.
Cold game. First round draft pick.